As you guys know, I've tried my best to be a Tekken content creator for a long time. This series isn't just a game to me, it's in my blood. But lately I found myself staring at the main menu of Tekken 8, sighing and closing the app before I even queue for a match. It's a weird feeling to watch a game I've dedicated my life to just feel like a chore. It's like the relationship where the spark is just gone, and you're just staying together for the memories. I was first introduced to Tekken when I was just 11 or 12 in middle school. Thinking back to that era of PlayStation 3 where we didn't even have massive digital libraries we have now. I remember scrolling through the free-to-play section and just seeing Tekken Revolution. I was ass, let's be real. I was clicking buttons and getting launched. But I was having the time of my life. I just love the way of the hits, and I love the character designs. I spent insane hours on that game, until I realized there was a whole world out there. I remember seeing the cover art for Tekken Tag Tournament 2 at the store. It looked like the ultimate celebration of the franchise, so I begged my mom for it. But she gave me that classic parent ultimatum. If I get good grades, I'll get the game. And so I got the good grades, and she got me the game. Ever since then, my life has changed. But now I'm 26, and I have almost 600 hours in Tekken 8. To the pros, that's nothing. They have thousands of hours in there. But for me, that's like way beyond the Kouja mark. That's hundreds of hours of labbing combos, learning frame data, and getting my ego bruised in ring. My roots go really deep. I lived through the lean years, but with Tekken 8, the soil just feels toxic. Something has shifted. And I don't know if we can go back. And let's call it what it is. Tekken 8 is just a hot mess. Look, did it sell well? Yes. The shareholders for Bandai Namco are popping champagne. Over 2 million copies have sold at launch. And we're probably going to hit 3 million by the end of the year. But let's be clear, sales don't equal soul. And a lot of fans are upset this year, and I see why. We are watching a series we love for decades go through its worst identity crisis in recent memory. Is the game gonna die? No. Tekken is quote unquote too big to fail now. But the active player base, that's a different story. It consists mostly of veterans, the people who actually care, who wanted to succeed and grow. But we are the ones who are most vocal and about how broken it is. The hype for Tekken 8 feels dead. Remember the Tekken 7 era? Tekken 7 had a slow burn. It started in the arcades. It was rough, but it built legitimate hype through legendary tournament moments like Arslan Ash's run. People respected the balance. Now, esports today just feels like a rinse and repeat cycle. In Season 1, it was an endless sea of Dragunov and Jin mirror matches. It was about who played Tekken better. It was just about who optimized the heat system better. And now we're looking at Brian Oskin mirror matches where one counter hit leads to 70% of your life bar just disappearing because of a forced mix-up. The balancing isn't just frustrating, it's just boring to watch. If I'm bored watching the best players in the world, why would I want to play it myself? Now let's talk about the Season 2 disaster, or as I call it, the great rug pull or the great gaslighting. The developers promised us a complete rework of defensive core mechanics. We were all excited, the whole community was just excited. In this game, aggressive defense is the only thing that separates Tekken from a coin flip simulator. More defensive options meant more counterplay, more skill expression. The stuff this community thrives on. Then came April 3rd, 2024. We all woke up early, updated the game, and loaded in. We expected more technical experience. Instead, the backlash was immediate. Content creators literally quit the game. Why? Because instead of defense, we got brain-dead mix-up machines. It felt like they took away character identities. If you played Steve, you wanted to be a counter hit specialist, a surgical boxer. But in Season 2, everyone turned into an aggressive rusher. Everyone was given a force 50-50. It's like the devs decided the fundamental movement was too hard for new players, so they just removed the need for it. And then we had game-breaking bugs that looked like they belonged in the beta test. Remember Jack's stance jail-canceling infinite flowchart? You literally couldn't even play the game. When the devs finally fixed that, it made us even more mad. Why? Because it proved that they could fix things instantly if they wanted to. If you could patch something like that in the heartbeat, then why has a heat smash hitbox problem have been in the gutter for months? I feel like they've been ignoring the health of the game just to focus on DLC skins and profits. And here we are. We're in December, creeping towards Season 3. We are waiting longer and longer for these major updates. Do I think it's worth it? To be honest, I'm skeptical. I'm tired of these annual patches. In the modern gaming world, an annual cycle for a balance is a death sentence. If the meta is broken in January, we shouldn't have to deal with it until the following January. We need a semi-annual or even quarterly light touch patches, or even complete reworks to keep the game fresh. Dealing with the Brian Asuka meta for another 12 months isn't just a game balancing issue, it's a mentally tiring issue. Now think about what it takes to play Tekken. You spend hours on hours in practice mode memorizing frame data. Okay, this move is -12. I can punish with this. But in Tekken 8, you lab all that work only to find that half the cast is plus on everything. You do the right thing, you block correctly, and you're still forced into a guessing game. It's exhausting to be constantly be on the receiving end of a forced mix-up that takes no skill to implement, but 100% skill to defend. I wish the devs would just put more love into the actual feel of the fight. I miss the era where Tekken felt like a high-speed chess match. Now it feels like a gambling hall. If they pull another rug pull like they did in Season 2, like promising another defensive season and delivering more brainless offense, I don't think I'll stick around for another season. And that's my rant. The frustration of a guy who grew up on this game, begged his mom for it, and just wanted it to be good again. I don't make these videos because I hate Tekken. I just make them because I love it so much. And that seeing it in its current state just hurts. I want to love Tekken 8, but Bandai Namco is just making it very hard right now. But I want to hear from you. You're the ones in the trenches too with me. Are you still grinding rank? Do you still enjoy aggressive meta? Or are you just like me, missing the defensive nuance of older games? Will we be here for Season 3 if the dev screws us over a second time? Or are you just ready to uninstall and move on to something else? Just let me know in the comments. I'll read as many as I can. Thank you for watching and for letting me vent. If you enjoyed the game, or if you enjoyed the video or relate to the struggle, hit that like button and subscribe. We're going to be tracking Season 3 closely, and I hope, and I really hope, I can make a video saying Tekken is back very soon. Catch you in the next one.